Hey guys, it's your boy Slag bringing you another Avid Bell video. And as you just saw right there, floor 100 of the random dungeon. So before Jabba attacks, let's hop right into this. Now, getting to floor 100 was a pain in the butt. Alright, the random dungeon is long, and some floors, especially if you're going solo like I did for the majority of it, are very hard to do, especially some of the boss battles. Now, every 5th floor in the random dungeon is a boss battle, and I've heard, even though I haven't confirmed it yet, every 10th floor boss, or bosses, because some of the floors, especially the later ones, you would have to fight 2, 3, or 4 bosses. But every 10th floor, it's possible that the boss, when you kill it, can drop its crystal. And given the fact that most of the bosses are weaker versions, except for like maybe the final 3 boss fights, which seem to be on par to themselves. The fact that they're weaker versions makes it a little easier if you're really looking to crystal hunt. But that means you have to put in all the footwork to actually get there. Now, why we went for the random dungeon going for the top floors? Well, big advantage of the random dungeon is the fact that you get more JXP, or job points, than anywhere else. Like on the higher floors, you're going to be getting 900 to almost 1,000 per kill. And you can't argue with those numbers. I mean, you're trying to master a class or 2 or 3, like Nana's done. Last thing you want to do is be on them damn floors, like having to fight with other people just to get a damn kill. Now, I want to ask you guys. I have my Priest class, which you've seen in other videos, and I have my Exorcist class, which is what I'm using right now. And definitely when you're trying to be more aggressive and you're using an Acolyte-based class, you want to go with the Exorcist. But I want your opinions. What do you think? Do you think it's better to master the other classes and then bring over that skill to the Priest class? Or do you prefer to master the Priest class and then bring its skill over to whatever main class you want to use? I want to know your opinion. All right, so do me a favor, leave the comments below. I'll do everything I can to respond to every comment. So feel free to leave them, because I look forward to that. Now, me and Nana, we just defeated Jabba, and we were excited because so far we haven't seen the other boss. And we're thinking, well, floor 95 and floor 90 had multiple bosses, so we were set for a hard-up battle. And when we get over here and we see the floor 12 boss, I didn't even have to see her face. I just knew it dropped. Because this was a boss we were dreading to fight because he is one of the hardest bosses in the game. Or so we thought. Turns out when he doesn't have those mobs with him from the cave, he's actually kind of easy to beat. And now I'm trying to play more of a team player because usually I'm doing this by myself. But Nana being a mage class and me having that Exorcist debuff to lower the intelligence, I made sure to stay close to the monster while it was still on. And guys, when you see him do that move, where he separates into different bugs and they go flying in the air, he's easy. Run for his head, stay near his head, and just attack the daylights out of him. It makes it so much easier when he does that. Problem is, he rarely does. And just like many bosses, he does have an element type. He is an earth type. So you want to use those fire spells. Whatever you do, don't use wind spells on him. They're going to be less than effective. Now, besides the fact that bosses can drop crystals, another reason why we were doing these random dungeons, because we heard that on the higher floors, maybe floor 99 or maybe from a boss drop, it's possible that the bosses can drop weird copper coins, or WCCs, which for those of you who play the game know that they sell for a lot, and you usually have to use gems, which means you have to buy them. And not everybody has the money nor want to spend the money to get in-game items, especially because developers have it set up so that items are given at random. So even if you get like the right box that you're trying to get, you may get an item that is too high for you or under your level and in turn useless. Like you're level 60, you want to get a level 80 Riftstone, you get a Rift box, which, is pretty rare. And then when you open it up, you get a level 30 Riftstone. And yes, that did happen to me. Now, given the fact that you can get some rare drops, rare items, and a lot of job experience, it gets really inviting, man. You can almost hear, right, the munches going, "Come on in! Come on in!" Anyway, I want to know what you guys want to see, though. As I keep saying, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you want to see. You want to see more boss fights, more PvP, GVG. You want to see the floors. You want to see the random dungeon in its entirety. You guys tell me what you want, and I'll do everything I can to bring it to you. And of course, we're still recruiting. If you want a guild that's not going to abandon you, if you want a guild where you have active members, go to the guild board. Look us up, Frozen Soul. Now, careful, man. Some guy tried to imitate my guild, and not going to work, man. Can't replace the original. Now, as you saw just there, we beat the boss, and me and Nana, oh man, we were happy as hell. Because after all those floors, all those fights, it was like, damn, we did it. Hell, I had to tell her right here. Now, after all that fighting, man, Joe just fainted on me. I'm like, you know what? That looks good. I'll do it too. Man, after all those battles, we had enough. I'm sitting here, I'm wondering to myself, damn. Well, what's through the portal? They said there's only 100 floors. So what do you guys think it was, man? You think it's like, those challenge dungeons? You beat a boss, you go in, you got a treasure chest, you see what it is, you check some items, get something good maybe. I don't know, man. I was anticipating something big. Man, and then I saw this. Wait. Astoria? What am I doing back in the hometown? What? Are you kidding me? Son of a...